Okay, meteorologist Dean Davison from the Weather Pros responding fire with your fire forecast. This is being released at 4 o'clock on the date of the 10th of January 2019. We're going to get into the bread and butter here of what we're going to see coming in. A lot of people have been talking today. There's a lot of forecasters out there talking about the sleet and the influence of the sleet. And we're going to discuss that and discuss why certain areas will have certain amounts. But we'll start right here with what we see on the GFS, what it sees on a scenario here. We should have enough cold air here to lock in snow and then come in heavy at times. We may get into some sleet, and that's where the line's being drawn. Whether sleet gets up to Roanoke, whether it stays south of Roanoke, that's still to be debated, and the amounts will differ. Let's put it this way. This is a winter storm that's going to affect people. You're not going to be able to drive very well once there's been snow on the ground, the sleet goes on top of it, and if you get a freezing rain, it'll be a bunch of sludge. The temperatures will be right around the freezing point. It will not be anything for drivable. Okay, and then a little bit of light snow comes in behind it. So the models show here that a lot of the totals will be between 5 and 8 inches, right along the areas of Bedford County, like we've talked about, Franklin, parts of Franklin, and then there'll be parts that have less. And we'll show you that in a little bit. So then we go to the Canadian internet, and that's just showing straight up 10 inches of snow around the area. So specifically here in the Roanoke Valley, that's in areas for Roanoke, Bedford, Lynchburg, Allegheny, stuff like that, down to parts of Franklin County, Bet Mountain, stuff like that. We would look at the higher amounts. And then we get towards Rocky Mountain, drop a little bit because some mixing will happen. When you drop to the south side, more mixing is going to occur. So we then go to the new GFS where you're showing 10 inches of snow. So the regular GFS and the new GFS are not even in agreement on how much snow. They're between 5 and 10 inches. For the Roanoke area, Bedford, areas like that, northern parts of Franklin County, like I said, as you go further south, you get a mixing issue. And that mixing issue would be where we get a little bit less snowfall, but still same hazards. NAM, straight up 7 to 10 inches here, and actually goes through down the Rocky Mountain areas like that would have more snow. The sleet would be held less to more east of Martinsville and along the state border. That's where that's showing right now. And if we take the latest Euro, you see this is a close up on the Euro. You see Bedford County, Boonesboro, Boones Mill, down to around Rocky Mountain. They would have the strongest area, over 7 inches of snow. And the further you drop south, obviously, but when you drop below Martinsville, things get a sharp cutoff and you go lower towards your 3-inch snowfall totals and 4-inch snowfall totals. But even in this dark purple here, it's above 6 inches. So that's what the Euro shows. And the Euro's been very well, doing well. So is the Canadian. With not all the information available with the GFS, you have to use that. But the NAM seems to be in the short range, also assisting. It's a little bit precipitation high bias, but it's not that bad. That being said, let me show you the fire. The forecast. We're going to have snow. Bottom line. Intensity, moderate to heavy. Readiness. Prepare now. Start time would be around 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. Get stronger during the afternoon and evening. And then strong heavy overnight into Sunday. May mix with some sleet on Sunday, depending on the location. And from there, and on Monday, which will be the exiting. But we're going to go through the amounts here. Roanoke, Bedford, Lynchburg, 5 to 11. Little, if any, mix. Looks like the way we're looking at it right now. If there's more mix, you're closer to 5. If there's less, you're closer to 11. And there may be areas that are over a foot that are east of the Blue Ridge with the orographic lift. Smith Mountain Lake. We're talking about pretty much Franklin County side. 3 to 8 inches. Once again, more sleet, 3 inches. Less sleet, 8 inches. South side, 3 to 6. Same to be said there. It depends on how much sleet and freezing rain comes north. And like I said, on top of snow, that is going to make with temperatures near the 30-degree mark, 31 and 32-degree mark, it's going to make a very icy situation, and it's going to be dangerous. So advising no traveling this weekend, if at all possible. And exiting 3 to 5 a.m. Monday, it seems that it is backed up a little bit into the early Monday time frame for this to end. And like I said, looking at a pretty decent snow and winter storm here in the Roanoke and region and south that we forecast for here. Some snow on some of the models for other places that I forecast for a little further north are actually starting to compress. And they call it snow thieves down here in Virginia because it's been pretty good this year. We'll see what happens. But as I said, interesting amount of snow coming. We'll update this again with a graphic probably around 11 o'clock if I change anything. And then again, we will have probably a Facebook Live of this edition tomorrow during the afternoon time frame, probably around 5 or 6 o'clock, to go over the absolute latest before it starts. And so the storm's moving to the east, and we got to watch it closely. Meteorologist Dean Davison. Thanks for watching.